Apologies for the temporary delay in starting our headline game tonight, but like a consummate professional that I am, I have forgotten to download the pictures for this round. So let me do that real quick and then we'll get underway. Good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Thursday the 17th of November. I hope you're all doing well. Very well done to Oni, winning that game of Hacker right there. Pretty close finish, but Oni takes the medal. And it's Oni's question pack that we're going to enjoy in Data Leak this evening. Hopefully things will go a little bit more swimmingly than they did on Tuesday. So yeah, apologies again to Quizzle for that and to everyone else who was expecting Google that. Message from our sponsor, Silent Marine.
Hacks and leaks? What happened to the security team?
Quite right. Very good. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Silent Marine. I'm still getting used to controlling my Stream Deck with my left hand because anyone who's got a Stream Deck will tell you on a computer where there's a limited number of USB ports anyway, the Stream Deck cable is also very, very, very short. I have ordered an extension, sort of a female to male USB 2-meter extension thing, so it can go over there on my right, and that is actually, to be honest, is probably here. It was 5 stops away when I started the stream, so that's going to turn up. I've also got my new mic arm, which saves me having to move my microphone from clamp to clamp every time I want to stream. It's just taller and goes away. But I'm not sure I love it. It's not quite as flexible as my last one. So, yeah, but you can't have everything now. Where would you put it? Anyway, if you want to play Data Leak this evening, you need to type in this code. Yeah, I think they are. I mean, it's sort of designed to be like up there. But the USB, and there is a USB port on my keyboard, though I just ordered a new keyboard and I don't think that's got a USB port on it. So, and my Stream Deck doesn't run off that USB socket anyway. I guess it can't draw enough power or something. So that's annoying. All these problems I have to solve. But yeah, AIZY if you want to come play. Good evening to Samster and Topper, to Toot, to Vision, to Oni, Fire, Jogging, Mark and Shapes, good evening Dan and Clive and AB Me and Bum and Ben and Shadowmay, Natter, to Daru, Prue, to Yanyo, Next Nater, Jack Wilfred, Sightsin, Dragon Claire, Lewis, Colo, Silent Marine and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. And a message from our sponsor Puzzle Dan.
Mr. Aladdin SIRRR, don't mind me, I be bopping in the corner.
Very good. Yeah, it is a bit of a jam, this one. Alex's Data Leak pack, which I proved earlier on, and it's looking good. And yeah, like a professional, I forgot to download the pictures. So that took me an extra couple of minutes to get going. But hopefully we should all be good. Game is underway. It is just after 8:30, so I am running a little bit late. Apologies for that. On the plus side, I get McDonald's tonight. My wife's bringing me a McDonald's home from a workout class. And no worries. There's no milkshakes, because of course there aren't. So it surprised me. Right, we'll give it till the end of the loop, and then we'll get going. A double quarter pounder with medium double quarter pounder with cheese meal with a strawberry milkshake normally, Shadowmane, but I'm on the schlur tonight, so actually I could probably do without a drink. Well, I hope they get some extra nuggets. I should have asked for extra nuggets. No, they don't. There is... So someone has developed an app to keep track of which McDonald's McFlurry machines are out of order at any time in the country. I haven't checked it out, but it was on a Twitter thread the other day. They're horrible. I quite like them. Right, I think that would be the end of the loop there. So we're going to lock this lobby and get the game underway. Code up there if you want to come and join midway through. Round 1 is 5 degrees. You're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has a category and 5 clues. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. As ever, whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. Otherwise they won't be processed and will be deleted by a moderator. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. The clues make it gradually more obvious as it progresses. Good luck to you all. Have fun. Here is the first puzzle, and we are looking for a country. It is the 29th most populous country in the world. Hello, Ernest. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Oh, a null audio clip. It declared independence in 1963. Thankfully, it hasn't crashed the game, but apparently I've got null audio clip on my Vibra slap. Let me find out what that's all about. For 3 points, it is named after the tallest mountain in the country. For 2 points, its currency is the shilling. For 4 points, by the way, it declared independence in 1963. For a single point, Nairobi is its capital. Kenya is what we were after for that one. Hopefully a nice, relatively straightforward one to get us started. Toot picking up 4, Jack and Shakes picking up 3. I think I know what I've done. I borrowed the sound for the mole the other day, but I think what I've probably done is copied the whole file over rather than make a copy. That's the sound I want. It's called Sneaky in Mole. Let me bring this back into the game real quick. Hopefully it'll be able to call it from the same place, and I'll need to remember to re-add it into the audio manager come the end of the game. Just give me a moment. Yes, missing audio clip. I'm assuming that's that one. So hopefully we'll get some nice Vibra slapping. Yes, forget Norway. I need a where can you see lions button on a sound effect. Kenya was the right answer. Let's go on to puzzle number 2. We're looking for an actor. For 5 points, his film debut was in the 1969 film The Promise. There we go. Vibra slapping back in. For 4 points, he was knighted in 1980. He is picking up 4 points there. And for 3, he starred alongside Derek Jacobi in the ITV comedy series Vicious. Samson 2 grabbing 3. Ben and Top are getting 3. Prue's getting 3. Shape's getting 3. For 2, he became an ordained minister of the Universal Life Church in 2013 in order to officiate the marriage of his friend Sir Patrick Stewart. And for a single point, he has 9 in Elvish tattooed on his shoulder, referencing his work as Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings films. That would be Sir Ian McKellen. Various spellings accepted there. And Oni has added, this is Ari, his getting officiated is completely true and genuinely adorable. Most of the other fellowship also have the tattoo as well. Instead of John Rhys Davis, Gimli, his stunt double, got one instead. Because John Rhys Davis apparently didn't want a tattoo. And apparently Vicious is one of Oni's absolute guilty pleasures. Can't say I've seen it. So Ian McDonald's. Oh, I am very hungry. Well up for a McDonald's. Well done if you got that. Let's clear the board and go on to puzzle number 3. We're after a sport. For 5 points, it has been contested in only 2 Olympic Games. For 4 points, the United States is the world champion of both the men's and the women's game. The Ian McFlurry. Nothing. For 3 points, the game is played over 4 periods of 15 minutes apiece. Cycle space breaks cover first for 3 points there. Well played. 2 points, the name is derived from the French translation of the stick. There's a few picking up 2 points there. And for a single point, players use a net on a stick to throw a ball into a goal. That would be lacrosse. Well done if you did manage to work that one out. Nicely done. Let's clear the board. As we go on to puzzle number 4. It's a film. Based on a fictional article in New York Magazine. For 4 points, a PG-rated version of the film was released 2 years after the film's original R-rated release. It was the 3rd highest grossing film of 1977 for 3. Mark picking up 3 points there. For 2, the soundtrack contains 6 songs by the Bee Gees. A few more clearing up here for 2. And for a single point, John Travolta's in his stupid white suit doing his stupid finger-pointy dance. Stay alive, stay alive. That one. Saturday Night Fever. I've never seen it, but I hear it's good. Well done if you managed to pick up some points there. Saturday Night Fever is what we're after. Stay alive. That's the one. I can probably clear all of those warnings about the Noel one-shot. 41 minutes drink. Yeah, I haven't got a piano anymore, so now it's just when do I sing? Final category in this round, we're looking for a video game. The version of this game on the Nintendo 64 is infamous for having a sweary rant by the developer hidden in its code. Oh, Claire picking up 5. I think that might be the first 5 we've seen this round. Well played for 4 points. First game in the series debuted on the Electronica 60. Mark Innocent Tadari grabbing 4 points, as is Dragon. For 3 now, a remix of its theme produced by Andrew Lloyd Webber hit number 6 in the UK Top 40 charts. For 2 points, the game came in 2nd place in IGN's Top 100 Games of All Time list, behind Super Mario Bros. And for a single point, a meme dating from 2019 erroneously claims that the puzzle pieces have names such as Rhode Island Z, Blue Ricky, and Smash Boy. That would be Tetris. That's the theme tune for Tetris, by the way. So I type all the new Tetris instead of just Tesso Padlock to Diary. Yes, it is A minor. Is that song trademarked? Oh, yeah. To be fair, on Tuesday I played like something by the Gypsy Kings and probably other copyrighty things. Anyway, welcome to the stream school. Hope you will. That's the end of round one. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. Innocent Toot off to a flying start, 14 points and into the lead. Mark and Shapes are on 12. Proogs is in third on 11. Meanwhile, Claire's on 10. Kolo and Ben and Samster all on 9. AB, me and Iyanyo and Jogging and Topper are on 8. Dragon's got 7. Vision, Jack, Natter and Tadara have got 6. Cyclone Shadow have got 5. Sightsin's on 4. Dan's on 1. And Silent Marine is yet to score. Still plenty of time and plenty of points available. Oh, do they actually? Oh, fair enough. Well, I'll stop singing it then. I don't think you can sue someone for humming a tune. Maybe doing it on Twitch is a problem. Anyway, let's go on. Round 2. Round 2's content filter. You're going to be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle is a category and 5 object, events or characters that feature in the answer. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. An incorrect sentence will freeze you out for 8 seconds. Nothing particularly memorable in this one. There's one, I think it's puzzle number 3, where there's a particular form in which you need to type, but that will become very clear as and when we get there. Good luck! Round 2, content filter, puzzle number 1. It's a musical artist by album. Voodoo Lounge. Incidentally, we only need the musical artist. You're going to get a list of albums and you need to work out who the musical artist is. Quite a few picking up an early 5 here. Well played there. For 4, England's newest hit makers. Number 3, their Satanic Majesty's Request. Points out. Let it bleed. 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 No, it's not the Beatles. For a single point, 40 licks. Worst first aid advice ever. Yeah, it's not great, is it? That would be the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones also accepted. Or just the Stones would also have been fine there. Well done if you managed to pick up some points there. Let's clear the board. As we go on to puzzle number 2, which is a book from, I think these are characters in it, Startop. Yes, 40 Licks was a compilation released for their 40th anniversary in 2002. For 4 points, Clara Barley. Sam's picking up 4 here. And for 3, Joe Gargary. Toot and Shapes grabbing 3. No one else yet. For 2, Compayson. Compayson for 2. And for a single point, Miss Havisham. That would be Great Expectations by the great Charles Dickens. Well done if you managed to figure that one out. Again, not everyone getting points there, but quite a few going out. On we go. Let's clear the board. Puzzle number 3 is... It's a year, you need to write it as 4 digits. Liechtenstein is admitted to the United Nations. No one for 5. For 4 then, HDTV is broadcast for the first time. For 3 points, Tim Berners-Lee sets up the first web server for the foundation of the World Wide Web. And for 2 points, East and West Germany unify. Surely someone's got... There we go, Topper's the first assault to pick up 2. And for a single point, Margaret Thatcher resigns as British Prime Minister. And British politics is never the same again. 1990 was the year. Fired, welcome on into the game. Good to have you with us. Yeah, 1990. All of those things happened. Yeah, the HDTV broadcast during the 1990 World Cup, no less, didn't make the matches less boring. And RE the World Wide Web, there's a bit during the NBC coverage of the London Olympics where he, I'm assuming Tim Berners-Lee, appears in the host states, and now here's a guy, Google his name or something, I guess, without a single clue about the massive irony of what she just said. Sounds like it could be a fun clip to look up. I'm going to enjoy this next one. Let's clear the board. And on we go to puzzle number 4. We're after a country. Akrans. Oh, AV me picking up 5. Very well done. And for 4, Arborg. Couple of 4s coming in here. For 3, Akureyri. Akureyri. This is the next one I'm looking forward to. I did look up how to pronounce it earlier on. Give it a go. Hafnarfjordur. Hafnarfjordur. And for a single point, Reykjavik. Tadari just sneaking in at the last second, and Dragon just stopping it being a perfect board. Yeah, Iceland. Did I mention I've been there? Iceland, yeah. Akranes, Arborg, Akureyri, Hafnarfjordur, or something like that, and Reykjavik. That I did actually look that one up. The trivia there says, good luck, Ben. Haha, foiled you. Looked it up. So I did. Well done if you got that. Let's clear the board. And the final puzzle of the round, puzzle number 5, we're looking for hosts of a game show. We're looking for the game show. Keith Barry in Ireland. Quite a few picking up 5. Nice to see Nata getting a 5 here on an Ireland question. For 4 points, Andrew O'Keefe in Australia. For 3, Linda de Mol in the Netherlands. For 2 points, John Fashanu in Nigeria. And for a single point, Noel Edmonds in the UK, Howie Mandel in the US. Be deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Could possibly have even put Ash the Bash on game night. Would have been a nice curveball on that one. Just thinking about it now. But yeah, deal or no deal? Well, if you picked up some points there, it's the end of puzzle 5 and the end of round 2. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. So Toots in the lead with 28. Mark and Shapes are tied for second at 26. Innis now in third with 25. Prudence and Samster both have 22. Claire's got 20. A few players on 17 here. AB Me, Calibrated Vision, Jack and Pum and Ben. Nata's on 15. Salka Space and Top are both on 14. Tadara's on 13. Jogging on 12. Ianyo and Kolo are on 11. Sightsin's on 10. Dragon on 8. Dan, Shadowmane, Silent Marine on 7. And Fired. Welcome to the game on 3 points. Let's go on to round number 3. Any other name, you will be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has 5 different descriptions of the same word. And they are all single words in this case. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. As before, incorrect attempts freeze you out for 8 seconds. No categories for this round, of course, because they could be any number of categories with different definitions. But 5 different definitions that will hopefully make the answer gradually more obvious. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Those are the rules. Let's go to puzzle number 1. For 5 points, a puzzle video game named after the scientist Heinz Wolf. For 4 points, a Marvel superhero whose real name is Gregory Willis. For 3 points, the measurement of the concentration of ethanol in an alcoholic drink. Oh, that's a delivery man. Hold fire. For 2 points, a 2013 Oscar-winning sci-fi film starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney stranded in space. I've got to go pick up this package. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Amazon Prime deliveries any time of the day or night. Get down, dog. Get down. Probably not leave that on the floor. Yeah, this will be my new extended USB cables. And for a single point, a bit laid back to it, for a single point, main discovery of Isaac Newton's apple-based theory, it was, of course, gravity. Incidentally, there was a potential clue about how Cyprus in 2017 and Ukraine in 2013 both sent songs to the Eurovision called Gravity, but I doubt most of you care, is what Oni's written there. I commended Oni on his ability to resist putting in a Eurovision question when it was there was potentially a need for one. DMC, welcome to the game. Looks like you've just joined. And G. Eisens, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Here we go, USB cables. So next time I'll be able to stand up and not worry about my microphone or stream deck not reaching, hopefully. I also need one for my mouse, although I've just ordered a new mouse. Did I order the wireless one? I couldn't decide last night. I think I ordered a wired one. I do prefer a wired mouse, but yeah, the mouse is a little tight as well. Anyway, let's go on. After that short pause in proceedings, we'll clear that board. Welcome, DMC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Let's go on to puzzle number 2. For 5 points, a Roman unit of length equal to roughly 74 centimetres. And for 4 points, the University of Cambridge undergraduate mathematics admissions exam. For 3, in music, the gap between 2 consecutive notes in a scale. Then, picking it up for 3 for 2 points, follows dub and 2 to make the names of electronic dance music genres. For a single point, many of these things make up a staircase. That would be step. Also accepted steps there, as in the band. But yes, step is what we're after. Anything for me to add on that? A 6th term examination paper is what the University of Cambridge undergraduate mathematics admissions exam is, apparently. On we go to puzzle number 3, fingers on keyboards. Here it is. For 5 points, a 1993 children's game show hosted by Tom Baker. For 4, a brand of mobile phones released by LG globally in 2006. For 3 points, the English translation of a 2001 French film nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Mesoamerica's cover for 3 for 2 points. A foodstuff discovered in Mesoamerica dating back to the 20th century BC. And for a single point, 1/3 of a box of Neapolitan ice cream is this flavour. So 1 in 3 at this point. And it is chocolate. Chocolate is what it is. And the film was Chocolat, of course. Which I have a feeling used Sati Nociens on the soundtrack, which is probably where I first heard them. Unrelated to the rest of the puzzle. Well done. If you got that, let's clear the board. 2 more puzzles in this round. On to number 4. For 5 points, the codename for Windows 8.1. For 4 points, a resistor with 4 bands in this colour would have a resistance of around 6.6 million ohms. hAx0R and Innes picking up 4 there, well played. For 3 points, a popular beer's name contains this colour in Italian. For 2 points, how Alex prefers his steak done, also known as Pittsburgh style or very, very rare. And for a single point, it's what the B stands for in the RGB colour system. also an abundance of it on the background of this game. It's blue. Incidentally, the bands in order mean 6 as a first figure, 6 as a second figure. This is on the resistance bands. Third means multiplied by 1 million, and the fourth means plus or minus 0.25 percentage degree of error. The beer, incidentally, is Peroni Nastro Azzurro. Yep, the Peroni is the company. Nastro Azzurro, Blue Ribbon, is the specific brand. And Alex, I used to have steak well done. I hate the man I used to be. Quite right, you should as well. Oh, people order steak well done. It's like, I don't get it. It just becomes tough as old boots. It's the equivalent of pulling down your pants to take a wee at your urinal, isn't it? Having your steak well done. Yeah, no. I don't quite like it blue, though. I mean, I'll go for... I used to go medium rare. I tend to have them rare these days. You haven't well done, do you, Topper? Medium well. Wow, the cow can no more understand the concept of flame than it can the concept of Norway. For well done, they tell you politely before to leave. Depends on the cow. I mean, maybe if you're having a really, really thick fillet, you might do it for an extra minute or two on each side. But nah, you've got to have some juice in it. So burnt to a crisp is not my idea of culinary cuisine. Anyway, one more puzzle in this round. Let's clear the board and we will go on to puzzle number 5. For 5 points, an antiquated term for Spanish wine. For 4, an American football team. Sorry, American football term. So I completely misread. I thought that doesn't make sense. No, American football term. For 3 points, a slang term for a bed. In is picking up 3, takes the lead. Can he keep the lead? 2 points, an employee dismissal. And for a single point, a bag typically preceded with coal, nap or ruck. Would be sack the wine, particularly fortified wine imported from Spain. A player can sack the quarterback, i.e. tackle them before they can throw the ball, leading to a loss of yardage. And never ask someone with a leather fetish if they want to hit the sack, because it means something slightly different. That is the end of puzzle 5 and the end of round 3. Let's clear the board and we'll check out the scores. So, it's all changed at the top. Innes has taken the lead now with 38. Toots in second with 37. And Proogs has reclaimed third with 35. But it is all very close around the top. 38, 37, 35, 34, 33, 32. Encompassing the top 6. Shapes on 34. Mark 33. Saps at 32. Then we've got Vision and Claire on 29. Jax on 26. Ben's on 25. AB Me, Natter, Tadaru all on 23. Cyclone Topper on 22. Jogging's got 20. Ianyo and Kolo on 19. Dragon and Cytosin are on 14. Shadowmane on 13. Fired and Puzzle Down on 10. Silent Marine on 7. And DMC on 5. 2 more rounds to go. We should go on to round number 4. Round 4 is the clue chain. You will be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has a category and 5 clues, with letters gradually being added to each. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Do take care, because spelling must be exact in this round. Incorrect attempts will once again freeze you out for 8 seconds. Simple as that. So, fingers on keyboards. What's your spelling? First puzzle, the category is a food. 558. And for 4 points. Looking at the clock, I almost said for 40 points there. Wow, and it's picking up 4 points just from that. Very well played there. For 3. RNG looks like it's being friendly today. For 2 points. And for a single point. That would be fried green tomatoes. Southern US staple, also the title of a 1991 film based on the book Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. Nice start. Well done if you picked up some points there. Very well done to Innes, getting it from just the 4-pointer. Nicely done indeed. Let's clear that board. We'll move along to puzzle number 2. We're looking for estate 5, 5, 10. Even attempting at 5. Oh, and I tell a lie, Innes is solving for 5, for 4 points now. Oh, he's a clever sausage, isn't he? And for 2. No, for 3. Sorry. What the hell is going on? Sort your head out then. Couple in getting in here for 3 now. For 2 points. And for a single point. Slightly more obscure there. North Rhine-Westphalia is what we're after. It's a state in Germany, western along the Dutch and Belgian borders. Its largest city is Cologne. State of confusion for me there. I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! And just the one. Well done if you did pick up some points there. Let's clear the board. And we'll go on to puzzle number 3. We're looking for an artist in a band. 46233. 2-letter word in the middle is in. With the artist in the first 2 words and the band in the second 2 words. For 4 points. Samson putting 2 and 2 together, as is Claire, as is Shapes, as is Jogging, and a few others now. For 3 points. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, everyone's got a cold. Megs has had a cold recently. Dylan's got a cold at the moment. So it's probably my time. For 2 points now. And for a single point. What's the missing vowel? Is it Paul Waller in the jam? Paul Willer in the jam? Paul Wooler in the jam? No, it's Paul Weller in the jam. Saw him live a couple of years ago. I was the only person there under 45. The only song I know by them is Going Underground, and the theme from Mock the Week. We're going underground. And the only reason I know Going Underground is because of when I was about 14, there was a very, very rude version of it that was made by about the London Underground. It's called Going Underground. No, it wasn't. That's the original song, Going Underground. It was called London Underground. London Underground. Oh, Amateur Transplants. Did they do Hang the DJ, Panic? Or is that The Clash? Panic on the streets of London. Panic on the streets of Birmingham. I wander to... Smiths, thank you. I knew it was the something. Well done if you got some points there. Let's clear the board and move on to puzzle number 4. It's a film, 310254. For 5 points. And for 4. Mark picking up 4 points there, well played. And Ben picking up 4 as well, for 3 now. Two, swing and a miss. For 2 points. Ianyo's there. As is Fired, as is Shadowmane. Any more? Single point available now. Cook's getting his single. First, third, and fourth. Not managing to get that. A little bit of change at the top. The Adventures of Pluto Nash is what we're after there. And that is stars Eddie Murphy from 2002. One of the biggest box office bombs of all time, taking $7.1 million from a budget of $100 million, which I think is unmitigatingly hilarious. Well done if you did pick that one up. Slightly trickier one there. Let's clear the board. As we go on to puzzle number 5, the last one of the round, have a look at this. It's a video game we're after. 62344. If you know the game, you could probably work it out from that. As AB, me and Innes have just done for 5 points. Very well played. For 4 now. And for 3. For 2. And for a single point. It was Return of the Obra Dinn. Return of the Obra Dinn. I have heard very, very good things. I think it was Yahtzee's game of the year, and he doesn't say positive things lightly. I've heard very, very good things. I am yet to play it myself. I think I would probably like it. But yeah, I know that graphically it's very, very distinct look about it. So probably worth a look in. That's the end of Puzzle 5. It's also the end of round 4. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. Innes hangs on to his lead. The gap is a little tighter than perhaps it was before, or is it wider? I can't remember. He's on 55 points either way. Toots a close second on 52. Then a little bit of a gap down to Mark on 45, who's 1 point ahead of both Prudes and Samster on 44. Shapes on 43, Vision on 42. Into the 30s, Claire's on 38, Ben's on 36, Jack on 35, AB Me 34, Jogging 31, Cycle Space on 30, Ianyo, Natter and Topper all on 29, Tadaru's on 27, Colo 26, Dragon 21, Fired 19, Sightsin 18, Shadowmane 17, DMC 12, Puzzle Done 11 and Silent Marine 7. There was one more round and there are 25 points available for it. So in theory, Cycle Space and higher could still get the gold medal. In theory. But we'll have to wait and see what happens as we go to round number 5. It's all a blur. You're going to be shown 5 pictures. Each picture has got a category. The picture will gradually come into sharper focus. Points decrease every 10 seconds. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. And at the 2-point mark, you'll be given a cryptic clue to go along with the picture to hopefully put it into sharper focus if the pixels aren't. If you've got latency, I can't do anything about it on this round, I'm afraid, so just do your best and have fun with it all the same. Good luck to you all. Round 5, it's all a blur. Puzzle number 1, we are looking for a game. I love those coloured pixels. Much clearer on the smaller monitor screens that I've got going on here. For 3 points now. I do like this effect as well. This unpixelation effect. Cryptic clue for you. My spell checker originally thought this was cabbage. And for a single point. It's cribbage is what we were after there. There's some very nice bicycle cards that are being held there. Slightly darker red pips. So it makes me think it might be a Dragonback deck, actually. Cribbage is what we're after. I've never played it before in my life, never understood the game, but yeah, cribbage, there it is. Let's clear the board. Innes still in the lead, 3-point lead at the moment. Can he hang on to it with 4 puzzles to go? Here's the next. And one for his knob, indeed. Puzzle number 2, we're after a film. Samster's first in for 5. Sightsin picking up 4, as is Claire. Quite a few 4s coming in now. And for 3. Here for 2. Nobody really cares if it's a Christmas film or not. And a single point now. It looks like Bruce Willis. Perfect question. Everyone getting some points. It's Die Hard. Die Hard, of course it was. And only saying that I wrote this part sitting on the beach earning 20%. I think that's a reference to Die Hard, though it's been a year since I've seen it, so I can't be sure. Score's tightening up. Samster stealing third place off of Mark there. Mark and Prug's now tied for fourth with 51. Bit of a gap between Samster and 2, who's currently in second, but there's just a single point now between Innes and 2 at the top, 60 and 59, with 3 picture rounds to go. We'll go on to the next. Puzzle number 3. The category is a landmark. For 4. And for 3. Vision's the first to break cover, picking up 3 points. Mark's also there, as is Prug's. As is Samson retaining the lead over Mark and Prug's there now for 2 points. 2 now getting it for 2. Can Innes figure it out? Innes has missed. Can Innes get it on the final point? He's got 1 chance to do it. And he hasn't. He's let 2 take the lead. That is the Colosseum. Thumbs up if you missed this one, was the cryptic clue. I wasn't paying attention to the cryptic clue because I was watching the scores so intently. Only said, you all know what the outside looks like. Let's see who knows the indoors. I happen to know the indoors because I went there on my not the Colosseum, went to Rome for my honeymoon, but we took in the Colosseum while we were there. And yes, it does look very much like that. It's worth going to. I'd recommend it. Got fixated on Circus Maximus. Oh, and you've lost the lead. It's gone over to 2. 2 is now a point ahead with 2 puzzles to go. 61 to Innes' 60. Samster hanging on to third place with 56. Mark and Prug still neck and neck in fourth with 54. Not dismissing the possibility we could have a tie at the top, which would give Mark and Prug a third bronze medal if we have a tied gold. But if there aren't ties above, then they won't. Unless they both overtake Samster, who's only 2 points ahead. 2 puzzles to go. Let's clear the board. As we go on to number 4, we're looking for a flag. Or rather, it is a flag. What is it the flag of? The vexillologists coming out of the woodwork here for 4 points. I feel this isn't going to make itself any clearer over the course of the next clues until the cryptic clue comes. For 3. Samster's actually currently joint lead with 2 here. And for 2, don't make an aspen of yourself. There's 2 picking up 2, and Innes as well. Look at this, 63, 62, 61 at the top. Mark then on 59, and for a single point. It's Colorado. That is the flag of Colorado. Nothing else to say about that one. Except it did become much clearer over the course of it. I think you either knew it on 5 or you had to wait for that cryptic clue. That's the way it goes sometimes. And welcome to the game, PC. Just in time for the very final question of the game. Hope you're well, my dude. Welcome on in. So, one final question. Look at these scores. 63, 62, 61 for 2 Innes and Samster in 1, 2 and 3. And Mark is not to be dismissed either on 59. Could still overtake and get 64, which could net in the gold. Prus can only hope to tie up with Mark and hope that there's a tie further up to pick up a bronze medal at this stage. Good luck to you all. It's coming down to this final puzzle at the top. For all the marbles, puzzle number 5 is a TV presenter. Topper is not wasting any time, neither is Samster. Lots of 5s. Innes has also picked up 5. And for 4, can 2 has managed to tie up the gold. So, it's going to be 2 Innes sharing the gold. Samster looks like he's got silver here. And I think the boat has sailed for Prugs to pick up the bronze, so it is going to be Mark who gets the bronze. For 2 points, she likes a good tournament and hosts a crap one too. Hashtag opinions. And for a single point, who is that? Former footballer, now host of Football Focus and bad BBC One Daytime Quiz, the tournament. It is Alex Scott. Surname only would also have been accepted there. Well done if you did pick that up. And at the end of all of that, the bronze medal is going to go to Mark with 61. Samsa's got the silver with 66, just a point shy of the lead. But it is a tie at the top, a joint gold medal going out to Toot and Innes, who win the game with 67. Well done, my friends, on that one. Great games all round. Of course, all of those points will be converted into pennies for you and added to the database in due course. GG's all round. And thank you very much to Alex for a lovely question pack there. Really good fun, something I felt for everybody in there. And that's it. Shortish stream tonight to make up for the short. Well, actually, it was quite long on Tuesday, despite the breakages. But yeah, Thursday night, so we are going to call it a bit early. But don't forget that our friend Ash is going to be here on tomorrow with something very fun, I'm sure. What have you got, Bash? Outright and Breakaway with Bash tomorrow. You can also go and give Topper a follow. Because Topper is going to be back on Sunday with his quizzical evening. And he's going to be playing Rebound and the 21st Question on November the 20th, Sunday. Both of those at 8 p.m. GMT. As for me, I'm going to be back on Saturday with Number Wang, the return of Distinction in a pack by Arun, I want to say. Yes, it is. And then we've got The Hive, written by Ramsey Fox. It's 2 Saturdays in a row with the Ramsey Fox pack. But yes, Number Wang, Distinction, and The Hive. If I find the time between now and then, I might merge The Hive over to be permanently run in Hackbox mode. Because I've got the standalone build, which is the Hackboxification of it. But I just need to merge in the penny bit as well, so that will take probably a couple of hours. I could probably do it if I found the time, but that is the goal with the Hive, to merge that over. So that's going to be coming on Saturday. If you're just around in the week, then Tuesday next week we've got Plinko, The Quiz, The Abyss, and The Purge. That's going to be quite a big stream. And then next Thursday we've got Set Game and Risky Business. And if I have finished the new build of Google That, we might play catch up on Quizzle's Google That pack then as well. If not, it is likely to be the following Tuesday, because we've got Hacker in Danger Zone, so that'll end up being a short stream. So we'll make up that Google That pack somewhere. Right, no Spacey 4 game tonight, but I am going to try and beat the bee. And in celebration of Time Shock returning on the 11th day of Quizmas, which is on the horizon and less than a month away now. So yeah, if you're new this year, 12 Days of Quizmas is a shared festive season of quizzing by Ash and myself across Game Night and Quiz Night, where we do 12 streams, 6 each, and we have special prizes and special festive games. And I know Ash for the 11th day. Generally the games are all a big secret, but I know Ash is doing Time Shock for the 11th day of Quizmas, which will be Ash's final stream. I'm not sure if it's final stream of the season. I think it is. It's certainly final stream of the year. Need Ben to join Toogle That and let me Richard Osman in chat. Well, when I finish it, Toogle That, the working title is actually Google That 2 spelt T-O-O. So I thought that was quite clever. To be honest, at the moment it's just called Google That in the game, but I might change the name. But yeah, that's being Hackboxified as well. So Hackbox, it looks like it is the future for most things. So yeah, look forward to sharing that with you in due course. I'm going to roll the credits. Google That too. Google That. I was tempted to just call it Google This. Let's call it Data Zone 4. Yeah, I could do actually. I'm going to roll the credits. We'll try and beat the bee, and then we'll go off and raid somebody. Congratulations again to our medalists there. Very many thanks to Oni once again for a lovely question pack. And I'll see you for Beat the Bee after the credits in a few minutes' time. Yeah, so my T and my A and my S and my N keys are all fucked. sometimes it doesn't type them at all. Sometimes it types them in a delayed way, which means the previous letter ends up going in before it. So yeah, I've got a new keyboard arriving tomorrow. So hence the LK bonus. Let me stop that right there. Time to beat the B to Time Shock. I need to go and fix some things in Daycleap before I close it, so I'll do that shortly. Sounds like the fam are home, so it's timed well for my McDonald's. Let's start a prediction going. Start prediction. Buzz, 1 minute to make your mind up. We're going against Time Shock. 1 minute. Start prediction. Got it. Go. Time to beat the B. Beat the B. We're not going yet. Get your bids in. If you want to play. Who've got to raid as well? I've done continuity, so that's good. I need to beat the B. I haven't beaten the B for a while. So I am owed a win. I am due a win. Bricks is doing worms. Oh, Huds is doing Sonic Triple Trouble. Dan's puzzling. B Square is quizzing. I think I'm going to raid Huds because I haven't for a while. Huds, my Sonic friend, Sonic speedrunner. He's a good guy. Salt of the earth. He'll look after you. And so yeah, we'll go and raid Huds with the raid message. Let's just say leak. Oh, LeKay, maybe. LeKay is going to be the raid message. Pum and Ben, I didn't miss your 100 pennies. I will cash those in shortly and add them on. Did the prediction resolve? Did I start the prediction? Did the prediction work? Oh god, what's the dog doing? I did. Oh, it's done already. Cool. Right, time to beat the B. And I haven't done it for a while, so let's see if we can. I'm going to stand and do this, so you can see it. Maybe that'll be the help I need. I'll just lift this here pod microphone up so I can still talk to you all as well while doing it. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have a look at it first, actually. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. What's happened there? Come on, come on, come on, come on! I need a judge's ruling on that. The track was still going. I need a ruling. Someone check the VOD. Did I beat the B? I genuinely don't know. It depends whether you count it as when that... Oh, did we decide the descending sound effects is time up? Fine. Then no, I did not. Yeah, if the descending sound effect is time up, then no, that's no. Again. No, I'm not having that shaped. I can't do it twice. That would be that without precedent. What's the how did you vote? Let's have a look. 53% to win, 47% to lose. More people banking, more money being wagered on me to lose. Sorry, more money being wagered on me to win, rather. Yeah, our score says no. Well, I'm going to go with scores ruling. And reluctantly say that I did lose that one. Complete prediction. That's the way it goes. I'll get one back. I'll do one on Saturday. I'll do it until I beat it. That's the plan. Anyway, it is time for me to go and have my dinner. So thank you all very much for joining me. Thanks to Oni for a really great pack of Data League. I'm just really pleased that nothing broke tonight, and I largely found my way around my desk without getting lost. So that's good. But now I've got my extension cables, I can put my Stream Deck back over there, although still my control monitors being over there is going to take some getting used to. But there we go. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Have a good Friday. Hopefully I'll see you Saturday night for some Distinction, some Number Wang, and the Hive. Hopefully Hackboxified Hive, if I find the time to merge that over. We're going to go and raid my buddy Huds601. And we are going to say, Lickay. Until next time, you have been watching Game Night with me, Royal Flush. Be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe out there, as always. And until next time, take care. Peace out and good night.